Yohimbine is a fat burner. A deep dive into science, effects, and real-world implications. Yohimbine has been a subject of fascination for fitness enthusiasts, researchers, and those seeking an edge in fat loss. Marketed as a potent fat-burning compound, Yohimbine's effectiveness remains a topic of debate. Is it the real deal, or is it just another overhyped supplement? In this exploration, we will dissect the science behind Yohimbine, its effects across different demographics, and its actual potential in helping individuals shed stubborn fat. What is Yohimbine? Yohimbine is an alkaloid derived from the bark of the Pausanias stalia yohimbe tree, native to Africa. It has a long history of use as an aphrodisiac and a stimulant. Yohimbine hydrochloride, the pharmaceutical form, is often prescribed for erectile dysfunction, but the supplement industry markets it as a fat burner. Its primary mechanism revolves around alpha-2 adrenergic receptor antagonism, meaning it blocks receptors that normally inhibit fat breakdown. This action promotes the release of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that stimulates the breakdown of fat cells, especially in stubborn areas. How does Yohimbine work for fat loss? 1. Adrenergic system and lipolysis. Fat loss, or lipolysis, depends on the body's ability to mobilize and utilize stored fat. The adrenergic system plays a critical role in this process. 1. Beta receptors, fat-burning receptors, stimulate lipolysis. 2. Alpha-2 receptors, fat-storing receptors, inhibit lipolysis. Yohimbine works by blocking alpha-2 receptors, ensuring that norepinephrine continues stimulating beta receptors, leading to increased fat breakdown. 2. Blood flow and fat mobilization. Stubborn fat areas, like the lower belly, thighs, and hips, often have poor blood flow. Yohimbine increases blood circulation, allowing for better fat mobilization and oxidation, especially during fasted exercise. 3. Insulin interaction. Yohimbine's effects are nullified by insulin. Consuming carbohydrates reduces its effectiveness. This is why it is best used in a fasted state, such as before morning cardio, when insulin levels are low. Yohimbine's impact on different age groups. 1. Young adults, 18–30 years old. 1. High metabolic rate. Most young adults have an active metabolism, and the addition of Yohimbine can further enhance fat loss during the cutting phase. 2. Better tolerance. Younger individuals typically tolerate stimulants better and may experience fewer side effects like dizziness or anxiety. 3. Increased athletic performance. Yohimbine may provide an edge in endurance sports and resistance training by boosting energy levels. 2. Middle-aged adults, 30–50 years old. 1. Slowing metabolism. At this stage, metabolism starts to decline, making fat loss harder. 1. Yohimbine may help counteract this by enhancing norepinephrine activity. 2. More susceptibility to stress. Increased cortisol levels in this age group may interfere with fat loss. 2. Yohimbine's stimulant effects could either help with energy or contribute to stress, depending on individual response. 3. Caution with heart health. As cardiovascular risks rise with age, Yohimbine's effects on blood pressure and heart rate must be monitored closely. 3. Older adults, 50+ years old. 1. Increased sensitivity to stimulants. Yohimbine can lead to jitteriness, high blood pressure, and dizziness, which are more pronounced in older adults. 2. Possible benefits for fat loss. Despite these concerns, Yohimbine might still be useful if taken in a controlled, low-dose manner. 3. Cardiovascular risk considerations. Older adults should consult a doctor before taking Yohimbine, especially if they have hypertension or heart disease. Scientific studies on Yohimbine and fat loss. 1. The 2002 study on Yohimbine and lipolysis. A study published in Research in Sports Medicine found that Yohimbine significantly increased fat loss in elite soccer players. Over 21 days, the Yohimbine group showed a significant reduction in body fat percentage compared to the placebo group. 2. The 2006 Yohimbine and fasted training study. A study in clinical physiology and functional imaging found that Yohimbine enhanced lipolysis when combined with fasted exercise. Participants who took Yohimbine before morning cardio lost more fat than those who exercised without it. 3. A 2018 meta-analysis on Yohimbine's effectiveness. A review of multiple studies concluded that Yohimbine is modestly effective for fat loss, especially in stubborn fat areas, but its effects are significantly reduced if taken with food. Potential side effects and risks. Despite its fat-burning potential, Yohimbine is not without risks. 1. Increased heart rate and blood pressure. 2. Anxiety, jitters, and restlessness. 3. Dizziness and nausea. 4. Gastrointestinal issues. 5. Possible interactions with medications, especially antidepressants and blood pressure meds. Best practices for using Yohimbine for fat loss. 1. Take it in a fasted state. Yohimbine works best when insulin levels are low. 2. Combine with exercise. Fasted cardio enhances its fat-burning effects. 3. Start with a low dose. Begin with 2.55 mg to assess tolerance before increasing. 4. Cycle usage. To prevent desensitization, avoid taking Yohimbine daily for extended periods. 5. Avoid with high blood pressure. Those with cardiovascular conditions should steer clear. Conclusion. Is Yohimbine the real fat burner? The science behind Yohimbine supports its ability to enhance fat loss, particularly in stubborn areas. However, it is not a magic pill. It requires proper use, an optimized diet, and exercise. It is most effective for young to middle-aged individuals in a fasted state, while older adults should exercise caution due to cardiovascular risks. For those considering Yohimbine, the key is responsible use. When combined with a structured nutrition and exercise plan, it can be a valuable tool for breaking through fat loss plateaus. However, like all supplements, it should be approached with knowledge, caution, and individual assessment. Are you ready to give Yohimbine a try, or have you used it before? Share your experiences and thoughts below.